In the headlines today, is saturated fat so bad? Omega-3s after heart attacks, and TV viewing linked to clots. An old study has just been published and raises new questions about the perils of saturated fat in the American diet. In 1968, 2,300 institutionalized patients were randomized to eat a diet that contained about 20% of calories from saturated fat, or a diet where the saturated fat was replaced by corn oil. Those on the corn oil diet had a drop in cholesterol levels, but a rise in the risk of death. Being an old study, it has a number of flaws. But before you use this old study as an excuse to eat as much cheese and ice cream as you want, why not get serious about living longer by eliminating all oils from your diet, regardless of their source, and opt for a plant-based, whole foods diet? Evidence, old and new, supports it. Omega-3s have shown significant benefits following a heart attack. 350 people from Boston, Massachusetts, who had had a recent heart attack took either a placebo or 4 grams of omega-3 fats for 6 months. They underwent an MRI scan of the heart at the beginning and end of the study. The hearts of those taking omega-3 fats showed less fibrosis, better function, and less harmful remodeling of the heart in response to the heart attack. There were also significant reductions in blood levels of inflammatory markers. So if you've had a recent heart attack, you might consider adding omega-3 fats to your diet. Avid TV viewers are at greater risk of death from pulmonary embolism. A recent Japanese study involving 86,000 people found that each additional 2 hours of TV viewing per day was linked to a 40% increase in death due to pulmonary embolism. Those watching more than 5 hours a day were more than twice as likely to die of a deep vein thrombosis or pulmonary embolus compared with those who watched less. Thromboses or clots are known to form in the veins of the legs and pelvis with prolonged inactivity. Pulmonary embolism occurs when pieces of those clots break off, travel through the heart and into the lungs, where they halt circulation and can cause sudden death. So if you're sedentary, take action. Get up and move at least once each hour. I'm Dr. Nerida McKibben, and that's today's Health News.